before we get in the video, make sure you guys go ahead and smash the like button as well as subscribe to the channel, and also go ahead and chuck on the notification bell to stay up to date with all of our videos. Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? You guys are probably clicking this video and you're like, dude, I doubt this guy's going to give us a good strategy, but hey, I might as well click on it anyway, because you know what, you never know. I'm desperate for wins. I've only got like 10 wins, or maybe you don't even have any wins at all. But ladies and gentlemen, this is actually a real strategy to actually go ahead and get more wins inside of Fortnite. Now, it actually works. Now, you guys are probably going to be like, oh, he's going to tell us, you know, get more materials. No, we're not doing that. I've got a proper strategy. I'm going to go into a game that I did, and I've done this like 3 different times in 3 different games, and like I'm pretty sure I can keep going ahead and keep doing the strategy and keep getting wins. But it is really such an easy strategy that is going to be guaranteeing you so many more wins than you're going to be getting, and it is absolutely amazing. Now, this strategy is the best strategy that I've found, and I really just went ahead and was like, one day, wonder if this will work. And I saw someone else do this on Twitter, and they're like, dude, this is an OP strategy. So I'm like, dude, is this gonna work or what? So I go into a game and it works like 3 times in a row, which is absolutely insane. This strategy is absolutely crazy. But ladies and gentlemen, without waiting any longer, we're gonna go ahead and get into this strategy right here, which is going to be guaranteeing you more wins. So basically, what you're gonna want to do before I get into analyzing a game that I did where I actually went ahead and get the win, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to be playing the Thanos game mode, which actually counts to your solo win. So if you get a win in the Thanos game mode, you go ahead and also get yourself a win in your statistics, so it counts as a normal solo win. So you're going to want to go ahead and pop into a game of this Thanos game mode, and then you're going to be able to go ahead and get yourself some easy wins following the strategy that I will show you guys in a second. So let's get into the strategy right now. Alright, so we can begin and go into this game like you normally play. So make sure you go ahead, go in the Thanos game mode, and just play how you normally play. If you don't usually play aggressive, land at maybe like a low-key spot where no one else lands. But if you're like me, and I usually like starting off playing aggressive, it's a little bit more risk, so you might not win every game. But if you go ahead and just play passive, go ahead and do that. Whatever you want to do, basically. Now, I'm going into this game right here, and I'm playing pretty aggressive. I'm going in the Salty Springs, which is in the zone. Just make sure you've landed somewhere in the zone. Now, you can either sit around, camp around, go ahead, just mine out materials, or you can go ahead like I am doing right here, and I'm just going to play aggressive, and I don't want to sit there and mine materials the whole game, so I'm like, hey, I'm going to go in right now and just try and kill people for materials. So, I've just landed in my normal Salty Springs, I've landed in the normal house that I go to, I'm getting a gun. And basically, what I go ahead and do for this whole entire game here, or the whole entire start of this game, is as you see that I'm just going for kills. I'm just rushing everyone I see, going for kills, and it is definitely a very risky thing to do. Like, you can go ahead and, if you're not amazing and you're not 100% sure that you're going to go ahead and get the win, then basically this is a really risky strategy. But I was pretty confident in this game mode. I'm just like, dude, I'm just going to test out the strategy, just play a normal game, and then we'll test it out towards the end of the game. But as we see there, the Thanos thing just spawned in straight away, and we're not going to go for it straight away. You guys are going to be like, yeah, you're going to want to get easy wins by landing in and getting Thanos straight away. No, I don't think that is the best strategy at all. So I'm going to wait, and actually in this gameplay, we don't get Thanos at all. Thanos is actually the reason why we're playing this game mode, because he is insanely easy to kill if you go ahead and follow the strategy. Now, basically, as you guys see, Thanos, he's OP. He's got like 1,000 health, which is insane, and honestly, we're gonna be betting on him to be the last player remaining. Now, we've skipped ahead a little bit, and I'm basically, this is like the last guy inside of Salty Springs. So we've cleaned up Salty Springs with about 3 kills. So we're going to go ahead, clean up this guy right here, and basically, once you've done that, you've left your area, we have a fair bit of mats. We have 200 wood, we have 84 brick, and 120 metal. We're going to want to have a lot more than that, so I'm not messing around. I still hear another guy in here. He's a little bit out of Salty Springs, so I'm like, bro, you know what? I'm going to go ahead. This guy's an RPG. I got to kill him, or else he'll kill me. So I'm going to go ahead, rush this guy right here, because he can really do some damage to me, and he's going to have a lot of materials, hopefully. That's what we're praying. You want to have as many materials as you possibly can to do this strategy. Now, as we see here, he's just locked himself down below. So this guy's basically just locked himself down here. So I'm just sitting here like, dude, he's just sitting down there healing up. So the longer I wait, the worse it's going to be. So I'm just trying to shoot through, but he keeps going ahead and just building things around there. So I'm like, screw this guy. I'm going ahead, I'm taking down his trap, and then I'm moving in and just going to finish him off right there. Because he was pretty low. He did get a few bandages on, but hey, we got him in the end, and he had so much good loot, and honestly, he really did help us out a lot. Now we're really getting up there with our materials. You could either be still going ahead and playing passive and just mining down trees and stuff, and you still probably have more materials than I do have right now at this point in the game, but I've gone ahead and I'm just trying to rush people, as many people as I can, to try and gather up my materials as best as I can, because you're probably going to want to have probably 500 mats of each if we're going to be serious here, if you want to be definitely safe, but maybe at least 500 of two. We have another guy here, which is once again just giving us more materials. This guy had a fair bit of materials right here. He had another 100 to our collection, which is what we want. So now we're at 200 wood, 300 brick, and then another 200 metal. Now, I could go ahead right now. Another thing, the thing about this strategy is it's really flexible. Now I'm still alive. I can go ahead, mine down more trees, and keep collecting my stash up and trying to get up to this strategy as soon as we possibly can. Or I could just keep doing what I'm doing here and just still playing my normal game. Thanos is doing his own thing. At this strategy, probably the best thing to do is to stay away from Thanos, because all he's going to do is just annoy you and possibly kill you, because he is definitely very OP when I'm in this situation here. So he's just going to easily be able to come over and kill me. But if we keep playing semi-aggressive right now, that's one thing you can do, or he can go off and just start mining down trees, which is also another very good thing to do, because I guess the earlier you go ahead and get this strategy going, there's Thanos right there, and I'm really in this situation right here. So if you are in a situation where he is near you, you're not going to want to engage with him, okay? Unless there's like multiple other people around you that are going to help you kill him, you're not going to have a very good chance to kill him alone. I'm just going to be honest like that. So you're going to just try and stay away from him, unless, like, what I was doing here is I was thinking, okay, I'm going to stay away from him. If I hear other people shooting at him, I'm going to go ahead and shoot at him as well, because really in a 1v1 combat, Thanos is most likely going to kill you like 9 times out of 10, probably even like 99 times out of 100. Like, he's going to absolutely melt you most times at close range. So we're trying to stay away from him at this point, and obviously we can't build up a material bank, because that is our real goal here. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm really waiting till the end of the game to go ahead and do the strategy, but you guys can do this as early as you want, really. As long as you have the amount of materials, you can go ahead and do this as early as you want, but I've waited a little bit. What we're going to be doing is we're going to basically be doing an adaptation of the sky base. Now, it's not going to be a sky base where basically we just sit up there and just wait and just pray that no one sees us. This is going to be a more, I guess, tactical and a smarter way to go, because obviously in this game mode, obviously we have another guy here, he's got destroyed. In this game mode here, people aren't focusing on you. They are always focusing on Thanos. So the further away we stay from him, the better, really. The further we stay. So as we see right now, we're just absolutely melting through people right now and getting a lot more materials, even though that guy basically had nothing. I don't know what he was doing. But we're just trying to really get as many materials as we can, just picking up that extra brick, even though it was only 30. Moving into the zone, and I'm really waiting very, very late to go ahead and get this started. But maybe this strategy is better if you wait late. But I guess the longer you're up in that sky base, the worse it's going to be. So we're really waiting till the end to go ahead and make sure that really no one is looking at us at all. So I think the later you get, the better, but it is riskier the later you go up, because while you're on the ground, there's going to be a lot more people coming at you. But if you're not sure that you're going to survive any more gunfights, probably go up in the air a little bit earlier. But this is going to be my last gunfight here until I actually go ahead. I think it's actually the second last one. I kill this guy, and then I go ahead and get another gunfight. So we got this guy here, and we're going to go loot his materials, and we really do get a lot of materials from this guy right here. So honestly, man, this is our last gunfight we get in here before we do start the strategy, which there's a bush, and there's only 4 people left, actually. So really, and the zone is pretty big for this zone, so we still got a little bit of time. Now, you're not going to really want to wait any longer after this, because the longer we wait after this, really the worse it's going to be. So we've got our strategy. I'm just picking up the sniper, because also snipers are very helpful for this strategy. If you just have my loadout that I have, then it's really going to help. I don't know how that sniper bullet missed, but it did. And we're going to go clean up this guy, and we really have enough mats to start our strategy. So if this guy stops being a bot, we can start it. So I go ahead. The zone is just coming in. I'm like, bro, you know what? I'm going to go ahead, build out as far as I can here. Make sure you have a launch pad just for safety. But then, yeah, just come out in here to the edge of the map as best you can, and you're going to want to get to that max sky limit. Or what I found is the closest you're going to get is like 3. I didn't go to all the way to the max. I went like 3 below the max sky limit, and you just want to wait and just go with the zone. As you see what I'm doing there, the zone's coming to me, and I'm going with the zone, so people can't see me building this unless they're really looking. But the good thing about the Thanos game mode is that they're not actually really looking at you, so you can go ahead and just do this strategy and go ahead, and no one's really gonna be looking at you, because they're all gonna be focusing on Thanos. But just make sure you don't go too ahead. You're gonna wait for the zone, so you really just, that zone's really giving you cover, and just make sure you're going with the zone, and you don't want to go any further than the zone. So as we see here, everyone's just focusing on Thanos. Like, I have no one really looking over here at me, because I'm on the edge of the zone and Thanos isn't, and so we can just go ahead and sit over here straight away. And now I'm just trying to find that max sky limit, which no one is looking at me, and even if someone does shoot me down, I've got a launch pad there to go and save my life there. So I've got the max sky limit here. It's not actually the max, it's actually 3 underneath the max. And as we see Thanos down there. You don't want to shoot at him, as tempting as it is. You don't want to shoot at him. So he's just going for other people on the map, and you're not going to want to shoot at him, because he's just going to know where you are, and everyone else is going to know where you are. The only time you're going to want to start shooting at him is when there's only one person left, and that last person left is 99 out of 100 times going to be Thanos. Now, as we guys see in this gameplay right here, there's Thanos and there's one other player left. Now, this one other guy is going to have a hard time killing Thanos, and even if he does, he's going to become Thanos afterwards. He's not gonna just stay as himself. He's definitely going to become Thanos, and then once you're in that last position, you basically guaranteed yourself the win. Really, in this situation right now, we've basically got the win already, because unless that last guy manages to look up and shoot us, which is very unlikely, then... because if you're doing what I'm doing and going straight with the zone, even if they do look up, they're barely going to be able to see your sky base anyway. So, as we see that, I'm just going straight with the zone, and the guy's not going to be able to spot me. Thanos is still looking around for the other guy, so we're just going to let him do that until he does find him, and then we're going to go ahead and get our attack. Now, this is really the perfect situation that you're going to want to be in here. Now we're in the zone all by ourselves. Thanos is going ahead and attacking the last guy right now, and we're just going to let him do that, and, you know, he can do what he wants to do, and we just do not engage with him yet, because if Thanos knows where we are, then the other guy knows where we are as well. So the other guy's just about to die, and then we're starting to engage with him now, and Thanos, as you see, he can't reach us, so he cannot shoot us at all right now. So basically, Thanos can't shoot at us. Now, in this gameplay, one thing that I did do, I started shooting at him a little bit too early. I should have waited for him right now. He just killed the last guy there. Now, this is when I should start shooting at him. You really want to start shooting at him right now. And remember, this is my first attempt doing this. You definitely want to be shooting down those trees, because as you guys can see, if he's in a tree and he has that ground there, he can actually shoot at us. So because he was in the tree, he was just at that height that he was able to shoot us, and I was just about to go ahead and put down my launch pad there. But now that tree's gone, he can't reach us. He can try, but he cannot reach us at all. So as you see there, he's even in the air and he still can't reach us. So as long as you get rid of all the trees around you, he can't reach you. So basically, in the situation that we're in now, he is absolutely screwed, and it's in that final zone where you can either try and finish him off straight away right now, or you can go ahead and just wait for the zone in. What I was trying to do is I was trying to get him so low that, like, I think if he's on about 300 HP, he's just going to die from zone before you, because he loses like 30 HP each time in the zone, as you guys will see. Like, he's trying to E-nas me right there. So this guy, he looks like he's a pretty decent player, but he can't do anything against me because I'm up in the air right now. So this is the final zone. The zone's just going to come all the way in. You can go ahead and finish him off straight away right now, or you can go ahead and just wait for the zone to come in, because he's going to be so low that as long as you're on 100 HP, you should be able to outlive him, because it's only going to be taking off 10 damage for you, so you're going to last about 10 seconds, and Thanos is probably going to last maybe, I don't know, I think he loses about 100 damage per second, so he's going to last about 3 seconds. We'll be able to see that. If we look at the Thanos health counter right there, I'm just going into the zone. We could have gone ahead and tried to finish him off there, but we're just going to go in with the zone, and yeah, Thanos is losing 100 HP, and he lasts 3 seconds. So, as long as he doesn't have 1,000 HP, which I don't think he possibly can, you've got the win. Easy peasy. So it's really as easy as that, and you guys can go ahead and get yourself those easy wins straight away, which is absolutely amazing strategy. If you guys have enjoyed this, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, also go ahead and check on the notification bell. Hope you guys go out there and get some wins.